Introduction. The Storm and the Shattering. It was a Sunday in late autumn, and the little clapboard chapel in my hometown was quaking like a tin can caught in a tornado spin. The culprit? A thunderstorm so ferocious it could have sent Noah sprinting back to dry land, muttering about shoddy ark designs and divine overkill. Rain lashed the redwood walls with a relentless thwack-thwack, drowning out the groan of century-old pews, the faint buzz of flickering fluorescent lights, and Mrs. Henderson's warbling Amazing Grace, a rendition so off-pitch it could have scared off a choir of angels and sent stray cats yowling into the night. I was slumped in my usual spot, third row from the back, left side where the cushions sagged like my teenage dreams of rock stardom, where I'd spent 12 years doodling doves, crosses, and the occasional cartoon Jesus in the margins of church bulletins. I'd perfected the art of looking devout, while mentally debating whether to whip up tacos or lasagna for dinner, or if I could sneak a nap before the potluck. That day, though, my pencil stayed still, its lead tip hovering over a blank bulletin like a confession I couldn't write. My chest felt packed with wet cement, heavy with questions I'd stopped asking out loud, questions about salvation's fine print, the logistics of eternal suffering, and why the pastor's sermons always detoured to the offering plate, as if God needed a PayPal account. Then it came, a sound like the universe cracking its knuckles, a bone-rattling crash that sliced through the air like a breakup text you didn't see coming. A pine bough tossed by the tempest burst through the stained glass window nearest the pulpit, its serrated edges plowing through years' worth of dust and piety. Kind shepherd Jesus, mid-stride with a lamb dangling over his shoulders, burst into a kaleidoscopic spray of blue-golden shards of glass, sparkling like a disco ball on the day of reckoning. The congregation held a collective gasp that sucked all oxygen from the room, rendering us all temporarily weightless. The pastor halted mid-prayer, mouth wide set like a marionette with broken strings, hands frozen mid-air, as if answering a thunderous appeal for, "How about stopping for a moment?" "And me?" I laughed. Not a dainty hand-over-mouth chuckle, but a full-throated, snorting, "This is the cosmos poking me in the ribs" cackle that ricocheted off the rafters and drew every eye in the room. Mrs. Henderson's hymn collapsed mid-note, her eyes narrowing to slits as if I'd personally summoned the lightning to torch her songbook, my laughter a blasphemous middle finger to her Sunday best. In the fellowship hall later, we huddled around a folding table, sipping coffee that tasted like burnt regret, and nibbling donuts so stale they could have doubled as coasters or lethal projectiles. Mrs. Henderson, her floral dress starched to within an inch of its life, declared,
"Sample complete. Ready to continue?"